Welcome everybody, my name is Shortround13 and welcome to another evening of streaming Escape from Tarkov. We're gonna jump into Shoreline just to get warmed up, and then we'll start going over the reserves and everything else and just try to kill some more bosses. So stick around if you guys like today's content. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tickle that notification bell, be notified next time I go live. Alright. Let's get it. So we're actually gonna go look for the bloodhounds and see if they are around. We're just gonna kind of loot and scoot too. Did everything. Don't worry about the backpack. Let's get in here. That loot? Oh, Paul, long time no see, man.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Good, man. Good. I'm just about to roll into Shoreline.
Very nice.
How you been, man?
I have been absolutely just overwhelmingly busy.
Oh, I bet, man. How's the dog?
Good, man. He is good. He is getting big fast.
Oh, I bet. How old is he now?
He's 6.5 months old and he's like 64 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, we just did some club work yesterday with some locals that have like champion dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all like trying to guess his age.
Oh, really?
Uh, yeah, because like we showed up and it was our first time working with this group, and so like none of them knew us or our dog,
Mm-hmm.
and and they're all trying to guess his age, and everyone was guessing that he was like a year old. And at the end, I was like, he's 6 months, and they were like, dude, he's gonna be massive. There were a couple Mallies there that were a year old that were like he was outweighing already.
Really?
Yeah,
Dang, that's pretty tight though.
yeah. So, how have you been, man?
Good, good. Just same old, same old. Just grinding out Tarkov. Definitely. I mean, it's still growing the channel, and I'm getting new players coming in, asking questions, which is good. I mean, it means that there's more players coming to Tarkov,
Hmm.
and just been hanging out, man. That's about it. I've been playing Montez and Long still play too. We just
Very
been
nice.
like kind of like doing the like events that have been going
Events.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely wipes right around the corner.
Uh-huh.
But definitely I'm looking for the bloodhounds. Just so I can get better at clapping them. And
Yeah.
and also just like working on PvP stuff.
Very nice.
Just so
Yeah,
I can get better.
this is the time to use, do it.
Right. And then like I watch, so I have a new community member who's gone back to my like very first Tarkov stream, which I like ended up watching it too, and I was like, man, I freaking look like garbage.
Oh, to see the progression.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was a bot, didn't know where the exits were and everything,
Oh, I
and
mean
so
that's everyone when they start, man.
right. Hey Montez, hey, welcome to the stream, man. No, I actually killed Sanitar last night, so I got that task done for Hint. But yeah, they came out with a new quest, Paul, about where you have to like hunt all the bosses and the rogues and the cultists and stuff. And so, I mean, a lot of people have been going to customs for the cultists.
Yeah. Look at you, man. Over 200 subscribers now.
Dude, I
Fucking
know.
awesome.
I mean, this game has been... Ooh, somebody's down over at...
Love to see it, dude.
Sounds like there's two. That sounds
Yeah,
like weather.
I haven't played in a hot minute. I've been taking a breather from Tarky.
Hmm.
I'm waiting for the wipe, and we'll see how I feel.
Dude, but you shut up quick, though, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's part of why I needed to like take a break though, because I grinded super hard this wipe,
mhm,
and I was feeling the burn. I was getting frustrated,
yeah,
and I just needed to take a breather so that I could come in fresh. You know what
right.
I mean? And not be upset slash
Oh, yeah.
like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but once you start to hit like the hours that I'm at,
Mhm.
you'll see what I mean. Like you're quickly on your way there, and you'll hit a point where you're like, I love this game, but fuck, do I hate this game right now?
Dude, I'm still in my honeymoon phase of the game, like, loving it.
For sure, and that's great. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. I hope hope you enjoy the honeymoon phase for as long as possible, because that's the best time for Tarkov. But don't get me wrong, I'm not shit talking. I love Tarkov. It's still one of my favorite games. Like, I just needed to take a breather.
Oh, most definitely. I know what you mean though, because I mean I've seen like a lot of the other streamers that were like this was their main game have gone over to like Diablo and just kind of like they're all waiting for wipe too.
Yeah, I've been playing some Diablo myself because I was a Diablo 2 player. That was like one of my first games I played on PC growing up. So I've been playing a little bit of Diablo here and there, but honestly, man, I've been having a lot of fun playing BattleBit.
So I've seen that too. Airwingmarine started playing that.
Yeah, dude. It's very enjoyable.
It looks like a Minecraft version of
Battlefield.
Yep.
It's hard to explain, but what I will say is, like, once I started playing it, because I had been following the game for quite some time, so I played a lot of the play tests and everything before it went into like early access on Steam. And but what I will say is that it really goes to show that, like, as much as I like really good graphics, graphics are not what makes a game for me. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with that game because of the movement, the physics, the gunplay, and like, I thought I was gonna be really turned off because it was like very Roblox-esque.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And I can't get enough of it, man. And it's also, I enjoy it because it's very much so a game that I can hop in. You can play sweaty and like play try hard in it, and you can also just have fun, and it's okay. Like, it's not like Tarkov where, like, if you make a mistake, it's gonna cost you a week's worth of work type shit. So.
No, I know what you mean. Definitely, I've seen like some like reports and stuff how like BattleBit's like really taken off, and they're only like a team of like 4 people.
Devs.
Yeah.
3 guys. 3 guys that were doing it part-time, and it is holding steady. Over 100K concurrent players since release on early access on Steam. Since it's been released for early access on Steam, it has been the #1 selling game since the day it hit Steam. Which is pretty cool. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for them.
Oh, most definitely. Oh my gosh, he's still trying to get me.
Sniper Scav.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm still keeping up. I've been following all the Tarkov stuff, but I haven't played. I think the last time I played was when I played with you guys.
Yeah, we're still out here just grinding away.
Yeah, I see every time you guys, like, your stream pops up and everything. I've just been so swamped, I haven't been able to hop in. But
hold on, somebody's creeping. Somebody's up on the corner of this. Here I'm creeping around. Two.
I'll be right back.
Okay, man. I'm trying to like look under the trees and shit.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm repositioning.
Did you engage?
I threw a grenade out, but there was 2 of them, and I didn't know exactly where they were. So I'm gonna run out, flank, and see if I can come up on them. I like this little goalie right here. That way I can run through killer field without popping up on. It kind of has like a little defilade right here.
Mm-hmm. See you rocking sideways grenades.
Yes, Montez taught me that.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to like a slow walk when you're playing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's very situational, but
Right. I always feel like I'm setting myself up to get clapped. You know what I mean? Because you're restricting your movement.
Mm-hmm. I definitely do. What I will say is like my gameplay style in Tarkov tended towards a lot more fast-paced movement. But there are definitely times and fights where that costed me the fight. Like where if I had been slow creeping, I probably would have been more successful.
Yeah, there's been times where I've like fast pushed a corner, and because there was somebody ratting in a corner and I didn't know exactly where he was, and I like came running out, and Long ended up shooting me in the back, and then oh, he wasn't expecting me to push so hard,
Yeah.
and freaking. And the guy who was ratting ended up clapping both of us.
Yeah, I tend to play a lot more fast-paced, but there are definitely times where slow creeps away.
Okay. And like, how is like the audible like noticeable when you go like completely silent?
Oh, you're quiet. Unless you're really overweight. You're very quiet. Like it takes someone who's very game knowledge aware and like really can pick out every sound
Okay.
to kind of hear it, I would say. Like Long used to make fun of me, slash always be like, "What fucking headset?" Because I would pick out shit all the time, and I'm like, dude, I I have a disgusting amount of time in this game. That's all. Are your boys hopping on tonight?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't even hear those guys. I think those
Sorry.
are no, you're good, man. Yeah, Montez should be hopping on. I think those are the guys that were probably chasing me, killing you softly. I think that guy's killed me before. Dang. Oh, he was killed me with BCP. Apps. Are you playing tonight?
I am playing, but I am playing BattleBit.
Oh, okay, for sure, man. Oh, but yeah, I was watching some videos because it's a Steam summer sale, and BattleBit came across the discovery kind of mode in Steam,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like watching, and I was like, dang, brings so much like Battlefield memories back.
It's got, for me, it's like Bad Company 2 vibes all
Hmm.
day. Nah, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, especially with friends. Like even solo, it's fun.
Yeah.
Um, since you're playing Tarky, I'm trying to not talk to anyone. But one of the things that's fun is like the voice chat in this game is very
Oh
very
yeah,
good.
I bet.
And so it's you end up with a ton of grown men RPing injuries and like calling stuff out, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. It's, I would say, absolutely the best $15 I've spent in a long time.
Nice.
That's what I was telling some of my other buddies is they were like, I don't know, I can't play it. It's Roblox. And I'm like,
Right.
dude, you spend $15 on a COD skin. Like, give it a try. What do
Yeah.
you like? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're gonna regret it.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh. Well, there's a band wave. Jesus.
What happened?
Huge band wave just hit.
How can you tell?
It pops up on everyone's screen.
Oh, really? That's wild.
They ban quick in this game. People cheating, for like saying things that shouldn't be said. Like,
Right.
one of the other things that I appreciate, it's like, man, I remember reporting clips and like basically submitting like undeniable proof for cheaters in Tarkov, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
5 months later they finally get banned, and it's like I support or submit something in this, and it's like 30 seconds later they're gone.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, dude.
But that's wild though that you're like seeing cheaters in a game like that. You know what I mean?
I said the same thing. Like, there's nothing to gain.
Right. So one of the games that I used to play before I came over to Tarkov was the Cycle Frontier, and
It's gone. I
yeah,
know.
I was like, that's wild because I was
Super
actually
sad.
all about that game just because like the graphics and how vibrant everything was.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I was like, guys, because that's Long and John or Montez were trying to get me to come over to Tarkov way before then, but I was like, I don't have the money to like, buy the EOD version. And the cycle's free.
Right,
And
right. Now, Cycle was I played a lot of Cycle early on.
mm, and it was just like a fun game. And then seeing that come across was like, dang. And I was actually there when a lot of the hackers were going like was thick, and I was like, dang, that's it's super sad to see.
Medic, red leaves, right behind you. Sinbodo. Oh, thank you, bro. Sorry.
No, you're good. I get that role playing in.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Cycle,
Mhm.
but I'm also not surprised that it's going under.
Mhm.
Which is sad, but can't feel my legs. It was a good game, but the way that they were going, I didn't see it lasting
Yeah.
long, and it's unfortunate
Hey
to
Matt.
see
Hey,
them
welcome
go
to the
under.
stream, man.
But yeah, I don't know. I just, you know, I don't know if you ever played with like some of my buddies that I was like my Tarkov group, like Mike and Hoonier and all them.
No, I just heard stories about the guy like leaping on interchange to the escalator.
But like my group and I, we were all talking about it because we all basically play the same game. So like
Mhm.
Cycle, Marauders, Tarkov, BattleBit. You know what I mean? Like, we all basically kind of like rotate games together. Like, usually if one of us gets in and is enjoying a game and like starts grinding it, the
Mhm.
rest of us kind of hop in to at least check it out and see if it's something that we'll play together.
Right.
We've all been kind of gaming together for, I don't know, 10 years at this point. So
Dang.
it's one of those things like, if one of us is like, hey, like, I'm enjoying this game, I want to play it, then the rest of us are like, we'll give it a try.
Mhm.
Not today, caveman. I got you, bud. Yeah. Cycle was one of those that we all played together as well. Marauders is another one that we put quite a bit of time into.
Nice.
We haven't revisited that one in a while.
Yeah, that one kind of like after it got like released, it kind of like nobody like really spoke about it anymore, and like all the other like big streamers and everything just kind of like disappeared. All right.
Can someone rub some gold star on my dick, please? I'm right here. I'm at your feet, Reek. You're a legend. Thank you. The other thing that I enjoy about BattleBit is a lot of these guys are like Tarkov players.
Oh, really?
There's so many Tarkov references. Yeah,
Do
it's
you do you think when wipe happens, there's gonna be an influx of players come back in?
oh, absolutely. Every single wipe, that's what happens.
Hmm.
Yeah, every single wipe, there's a huge influx of players.
Now, do you think
Wipe
the servers are
wipe
gonna get
happens
like
and
slowed down again, like it did at the beginning of this season?
every single wipe, yep.
Oh,
The
okay.
first few days of every single wipe are rough. Few
Hmm.
times will get rowdy. Um, yeah, it's just kind of the nature of a fresh wipe.
Good to know.
It's unfortunate, but that's just kind of the life cycle of Tarky.
Right. Like a lot of guys were talking about how like switching over to like a Unity engine or something that should increase the load times. I mean, I think,
The new engine, yeah.
and they were saying that like that would also bring a lot of people to the game because a lot of people that turn away from the game is because of the load times between games.
I mean, I'm sure it is for some people.
Mm.
It doesn't bother me, but it's actually part of the conversation that me and my buddies were having about the game today. Because me and my friends had a conversation after Cycle, and we were talking about it today, and I was like, "Hey, like, it's unfortunate." I was like, "But you guys got to realize, like, I was like, our age group is no longer the target audience. Like,
Yeah.
um, I was like, and if you think about it, like the the age group that is like makes up a majority of like gamers, quote unquote, nowadays
Hmm.
are, Gen Z.
Right.
And the unfortunate thing with that is like uh, their attention span and uh everything that kind of goes along with it is very short.
Dude,
Um,
speaking of attention spans, my YouTube Shorts definitely brings traffic to the channel.
oh,
So I
absolutely.
mean, like on that point, I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, but that's the thing is like, younger, the younger generation, who makes up a larger portion of the gaming community now, wants right now instant load time, instant gratification. Like, there's a big lack of patience.
Hmm.
Um, a- and it's not a shot at them. It's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
our age group, for us, like, we grew up in a time where you wanted something, you had to wait like a
Hmm.
week, 2 weeks, a month, like, and that was just life, like,
Yeah. Save up
um,
money to go to the store, buy a game.
right. And games came out, and that was it. There was no updates. Like, there was, the
Yeah.
game was the game. Like, I don't. It's just a different time.
Right.
Um, so it's odd. It's strange, but it is the way it is.
Oh man. But glad it's the weekend, man.
Same. I know. I fucking um I applied for the level 2 position within the city, and I got accepted for the interview. So
Nice.
I'd been waiting for like 2 weeks for the interview. And today they called me and they were like, "Hey, so like you got accepted for the interview?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, um, "Cool. Well, like, are you free at like 11?" And I was like, "What day?" And they were like, "Today." And
Oh snaps.
it was like 10 a.m. And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, like I would have liked a little more notice, but like,
Right.
I'll make it work." But so I went and did the interview. I won't know until after the holidays and everything. But
Yeah. How did you feel about it though?
I felt good about the interview.
Nice.
I would have liked to have been like to have mentally been a little more prepared to go into it,
Oh, definitely.
especially because it's like, yes, I'm working for the city, so it's like I went in wearing my city uniform, but like
Mhm.
for an interview, I generally would have liked to have dressed up a little more,
Oh, exactly.
um, like as silly as it sounds, like with the application, like I sent in a copy of my resume, but anytime I do an interview, I bring in a physical copy of my resume to hand to them, and
Hmm.
there's like little things that like kind of go into like the psychology of like doing a good interview
Oh,
that like
definitely.
I couldn't follow through with because they caught me off guard.
Right. Now, do you think
Um,
that was their kind of play?
I don't know.
Hmm.
That was kind of my initial thought,
Hmm.
was that it was purposeful that they did it that way.
To see how you react on the fly, maybe.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know.
Hmm.
They did just have quite a bit of like shift within the city lately, so like
Oh,
it
okay.
could also just be that like they're they're quick, they're trying to move quick.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know.
Hey, that was a quick load. Definitely, I have been enjoying the quick loads into some of the maps.
Oh my god!
What happened?
I literally just sniped someone out of a moving vehicle from like 700 meters away.
Nice shot. Are you streaming right now?
And I'm like in Discord, yeah, but
Oh,
not
okay.
online. Oh, that was epic. Fuck.
Yeah, I got your screen up. Hey, Matt, how have you been, man? What you been up to? How was your Friday?
No. Oh, how do I whiff that? Hold tight, pumpkin. His name was actually Pumpkin.
That's hilarious.
Oh, what a shot. Good for him. Help. Help me, Ricky Bobby. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there's a lot of little like nuances in BattleBit that they've implemented that are just so smart. So smart. Like something as simple as like mag count in this game is a real thing. So like if you reload a mag that's half full, you end up with a backup mag that's half full, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now like there's a balance between that and like Tarkov, where you can end up with 3 or 4 mags that are half full, and then you can hold one button to start combining mags, and like you end up with full mags, and then you just drop the empties, versus like unpacking and reloading.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like little things like that, where a game like this, I'm like, dude, that's such a nice balance. Like, it's cool that they made you actually think about that, and like ammo management and like mag management and all of that. But it's not so much where like you have to sit there and empty and reload every mag individually. Like it's a good balance. I enjoy it.
That's good, man.
Hey man.
Definitely.
Hey bro. Chill. Oh. Hey man, you could have talked that out.
You guys get pretty toxic in there?
Yeah, I mean, some people do. I
Mhm.
don't. Some people definitely do. I mean, it's just like any game. You get the keyboard warriors that want to get racist.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, they get dealt with really quickly, so
No, that's nice that they have like an active kind of thing like that.
yeah,
You
it's really nice, honestly.
Oh my gosh! What the heck? Yeah, I think that might be in Sanitar or somebody. Cause that freaking destroyed me right there. That sounds so close.
Help me, Rick and Bobby.
And we're gonna go hunt these guys.
I did not just. Oh gosh. Crump. Yep. There's like 12 of them. We're all holding hands. Yeah, bro. Well, rip. Bad.
Somebody's over here.
Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
Hey, Dave, welcome to the stream. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna see if I can kill these guys over here. That I think may have been Sanitar. Now, if Sanitar's at the cottages over here, what's the best way to fight him?
A lot of nades just to stir him up. Yeah, if it is sending the boys a ton of nades just to stir them up and figure out their position and try to like separate them.
Somebody's dead right there.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Somebody else came. I think I killed Sandy, and then his guard came up behind him. But there was somebody inside the house too. Yeah. Stole my log. I did kill Sanitar.
You did get Santa, yeah. Good shit.
And the first guy I killed was a guard. How many guards does he normally have?
5? Memory serves.
Mm,
He's got quite a few.
right. Well, ready to go to the next spot.
If you get burnt out, man.
That'll be it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll come. I'll be your squad mate. You want us to try?
How big
try
are
to
the
send-
maps?
The big.
Mhm.
Big. I mean, it depends what you play, but like
Right.
smallest are 32 versus 32. Largest is 127 versus 127.
Mm.
It gets pretty chaotic.
Shot.
But it is enjoyable. Help me, Ricky Bobby. But if you want a cheap little,
Oh, for sure, man. Dude, I've been like, it's just because it's like the summer sale that's going on. I've just been eyeing it like every day on like what games are available or what's discounted.
yeah,
And I mean, there's so many games on Steam, and I have like so many in my library too that I haven't gotten to yet, which I need to. But I mean, like, I literally enjoy playing Tarkov.
and
right
I
now.
get
I mean,
it. I get
I
it.
mean, it's my
get
first wipe still, and
Yep.
I'm like just grinding the heck out of this.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. This was a fun one. This has been a fun one for me. I am enjoying BattleBit. I feel like I've already gotten my $15 worth out of it.
Nice.
I like the way the devs are handling the game and progressing the game. Like, I like the way they're balancing and dealing with bans, and I really don't have much to complain about this game.
Is it still like a beta kind of situation?
I mean, it's still considered early access.
Oh, okay.
Like, the game is still under development.
Nice.
They don't think they're estimating that the final release won't be in for another 2 years.
Mm.
Honestly, like, my only complaint with the game right now is that SMGs need to be balanced a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I mean, it just is what it is, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
SMGs are just a little OP right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I still come across like some other, bigger streamers playing Call of Duty and stuff, and just watching it. It's like, man, I don't think I can get back into it right now.
Yeah, I totally understand. I have two of my group that I've been trying to get to play BattleBit, and they're like, nah, I'm not playing Minecraft. And I'm like, dude, you spend more money than this on a skin in Call of Duty, and you're not even
Right.
having fun playing Call of Duty. Like, give it a try. I was like, and what I keep telling everyone is it's like, it's a Steam game. Set a timer on your phone for an hour and 50 minutes. Play an hour and 50 minutes, and if you don't like it, return it.
Right.
Like, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. No, I enjoy the variety too. Like, I jump back and forth between recon, which is basically like sniper class,
Mm-hmm.
and the assault class. So it's like I'm either like right in the fucking front lines or like way back taking pop shots.
Nice. I mean, I used to play support in Battlefield.
Yep.
Loved Battlefield so much.
Bad Company 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time. And to me, this is just like a very good, like, it reminds me of playing Bad Company 2 back in the day. It's one of the other things that I'm really enjoying about this game is I feel like the skill cap is super high.
Really?
Yeah, like at no point do I feel like oh like I'm limited by my class or the gun or whatever. It's like, no, that guy didn't necessarily just beat me because he like, unless it's an SMG sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But like besides that, most of the time I'm like, oh, that guy was just better. Like he just outplayed me. I don't feel like I'm like, oh, he had better gear or whatever. Like,
Yeah, and like let him up a bunch and it's like didn't go down.
yeah, it's with the exception of the SMGs on occasion, just because they're laser beam from too far away. And so like they kind of outclass like a lot of the rifles because they're SMGs, so they have higher fire rates. God damn it. And then, you know, they're beams. That's a little frustrating, I guess, as SMGs on occasion. But besides that, it's very rare that I'm just like, oh, that guy is just a better shot, or that was a smart play. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me. Back in these restroom.
Yeah, it's gonna. Alright, let's throw extra ammo over there. Drink, and we're gonna go to reserves now. Does. We need to go buy some grenades. Alright guys, we're just getting reset here real quick and going in for our next raid.
Alright, I'm back. And then, yeah, I've just been grinding some Diablo on my own here and there, just to like take a break from first-person shooters.
Right. I know. I was like, I have a game that I like started, but I haven't actually really gotten back into it. But it's called like Tunic. It's kind of like a Legends of Zelda game, but
Okay.
you run around as like a fox. But I mean, like the game like throws you in, and you have to like discover everything on your own. It doesn't give you any instructions at all, which
Like,
is
no
cool.
help.
Yeah. But like you find pages throughout the maps, which gives you more details about the game.
That's cool.
It's really cool. Essentially, you're like finding these items, and it builds like a little instruction manual that sheds light on more of the mystery of the whole game. Super fun.
That's cool.
But like I came across the boss, and then I got clapped really quick, so I hadn't like played it like since I got clapped. And also I've been just grinding here. Hey Ollie,
Right.
hey, welcome to the stream, my man. Let's see here. I need a heavy bleed and some eyebrow. All right, let's see here. Didn't. Do trays soon? I gotta switch out the keys real quick. Food and water. Alright, we're gonna test something here real quick.
Hey, man. Wasn't very nice, man.
It is kinda. I mean, it's still manageable. It just like if I crouch, I'll have a better stabilization. Um, but I think in a firefight, I think it's
No.
still good enough to use in a
Damn it.
firefight. But we'll see. Earlier, I got clapped by
Spotted me.
a boss's guard. Just lit me up. I've just been all my raids so far tonight's been losing, dying. That's all right though. It's freeing up the my hideout stash, making room. Oh, that's pretty sick. You're piloting.
A drone that's got
Oh, that's a drone.
It's a drone that's got anti-personnel mines on it.
Did you have to like use it, or did you do that, or?
Yeah. So you like deploy the drone and then you drop mines on it and then you can fly it across enemy lines.
Oh, snaps. Dude, the M1 was banging. I actually lost that my first raid tonight to a duo. I'm pretty sad about it, but I have another M1 to use that's in my weapon case. We'll probably bust that out later, depending on how this raid goes, or if we lose this one. But yeah, definitely I
God, I'm in the
enjoy
meat
using the
grinder
M1A.
right now. Help me, Ricky Bobby.
Dude, Battlefield playing the medic too was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the medics are super good in this.
And they're like, you know, that's how you win games, you know, bringing people back and saving a ticket.
Yep. It's the same thing, man. This is literally Battlefield. Like it's everything you remember from old Battlefield.
Dang, definitely. Oh. What was the Battlefield that had the satellite dish in it? Where you could like destroy the cables and bring down the whole satellite dish?
I want to say it was a Bad Company.
No, there was one in Bad Company, but then there was another one. I think it was Battlefield 4. I really the Battlefield that came out before they did the police one. the Hot Pursuit one or whatever?
Mm. Yeah, I stopped playing Battlefield after like Bad Company,
Oh,
so
okay, okay.
that's kind of where my knowledge ends.
It was Battlefield 4. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that. Yeah, Battlefield 4 was like the last one that I really enjoyed playing. And then once they started going to like World War One and everything, I was like, eh. And Hot Pursuit too, the one where you like played as police officers and everything. I mean, it had a cool concept, but I mean, it didn't do so well. And I think like all the other
Way to the danger zone.
got bit by a mosquito.
All right, boys. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle until we come to a complete stop.
Now, Paul, when you're fighting Bluehar, is the same thing with grenades to like figure out where he's at and just kind of like peek.
Well, okay. You know, this is my first time driving a Humvee on this map, all right? I'm sorry. I thought that would work. It obviously didn't. I'm retarded. Spare me. You will just walk. I'm sorry. Look, I'm fat. I need my steps in anyways, okay? Fuck me. I feel like an idiot.
You guys making fun of you because you drove the Humvee into the ocean?
Yes, 100%, and ruined the Humvee like 30 seconds into the game starting.
Dude,
Not even.
Can
like
you hold
5
on to the rope that was hanging down from the helicopter?
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can rappel in and out.
Look, oh, that thing looks like
Human.
a striker.
Human! Atrophy! Wait! Wait! Highway to my danger zone. You can build on the fly too.
Wait, you can build in that game?
Mm-hmm. It's not like Fortnite building, but like, yeah.
I was gonna say,
build
man. I was like,
some ground deployables like sandbag bunkers and stuff like that.
oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would pretty sweet. I mean, Fortnite, man, when I like tried playing that, I didn't build at all. And
No, me neither.
I would feel like I had the drop on somebody, and then next thing you know, there's like a giant fortress that pops up out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's not like that. Not at all. It's like you could throw up some sand barriers and throw up a brick to get up a ledge, like some little stuff like that, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And it's limited. It's based off of your squad's accumulated points. And whenever you build, it subtracts from your entire squad.
Oh no, that's good. That's a good way of keeping everything limited and
Balancing it, yeah.
See if somebody pops up over here. There's one. That body's out in the middle of the open. Not gonna rush that. Repack a magazine. Yeah, pretty much, man. I like playing a lot of FPS games. Somebody's right next to us. Oh my. Dang it. I heard him coming as I was like reloading. Gun Ben. Gunny Ben. You sec. Yeah, that was a little who knows? He probably heard me ADS. No, I don't know. He kind of like poked his head around the corner right away. Like I didn't make any noises. And I got like head eyes.
Mm.
But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, Tarky.
But I mean, it is a dark corner that like people should swing to the right and check before pushing through, but oh well. All right, well, let's build out another weapon here. Yeah, I totally agree there, Ollie. Oh, and then Paul, dude, I find like after long and Montez had been telling me like all white, I just started crafting like the green gunpowder, and that helps like fund everything. Basically sell like what you're crafting and make money that way, and so I barely scav nowadays.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm almost to max scav rep though.
Okay.
So
yeah, that
I mean,
was my thing. Is like I scav for like the first week or so early wipe, and then after that I like basically never scav. Like just that early scav, like get some money and get some of the stuff you need. But
yeah, like right now my scav rep is at 5.85.
dang.
I know. Be like, if I can get to 6 before wipe, and be like, I did it. Next scav
Right.
rep. All right, well, let's get rekitted here. Also, another explanation could have been, it could have been one of that guy's buddies, teammates, and he popped in the stream and knew where I was.
True.
But we never know.
Siege boys. Push, push, push.
Where it went.
Push C.
Here,
You're mine, boy. Mine. I saw you. I saw you. Tell me where they are. Tell me.
Where's
where they are.
Rachel? Batman. All right. Let's see.
I have a very specific set of skills.
Dang, Liam Neeson. All right, we got grenades. We got. So let's repeat. Pro and help.
Help! Ricky Bobby. Holy hand grenade. Hold my hand. Oh.
And
I am a brick. I'm bricked up.
Here we go.
Highway to the danger zone. Don't turn it off.
Does it play music when you get in vehicles?
No.
Oh.
But a lot of people will play music.
Oh, okay.
Let's get to about 100 and we bail, bro.
Another thing I heard about this game is that, it's been doing so well. Even though they don't have very good graphics, so it's like a lot of people are saying if the gameplay works and the hacking situation gets, taken care of really quick, and it's like because it's not like very good graphics and everything, it's like these developers gonna make so much money.
Oh, dude. The thing is too is like because it's low graphics
Mhm.
and it's something that they said from the beginning is like you can play this on basically anything.
Mhm.
And that was their goal is like anyone can play this game on any fucking PC
Mhm.
and still get amazing frames. Like well, not fully, but like very destructible environments. Help, Ricky Bobby. And because of that, like, yeah, like, supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not,
Mhm.
but what I heard in their Discord earlier today was that EA reached out to the three guys and offered them a huge deal to buy the game from them.
Dang. If you were in their shoes, would you do it?
It's hard to say, man.
Mhm.
It's really hard to say.
I mean, I would sell it to them if they put us on the developing team to continue with it. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the thing is like, it's hard to say because they created this game out
Mhm.
of like a love of labor type of thing.
Mhm.
Um, and so like like I don't know what their sales are, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But they're holding over 100K concurrent players.
Dang.
So even then, you do 100K times $15. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Not counting their patron. Like these guys are already making over $1 million.
Dang.
Split between them. They're doing okay.
And there's
You know
only
what I
three
mean?
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them. And that's not counting their patrons.
Mhm.
It's not counting everyone else that supported the game before it went into early access on Steam.
Mhm.
And so like I would say it's pretty easy to say that each of these 3 devs have probably profited $1 million already. Now, if EA pulled in and said, "Hey, we're going to buy this game from you," they're probably offering them like 10. I would guess like 10 mil or so, 10 to 15. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
you're talking what? 5 to 10 mil
Mhm.
per dev. Like that's I'm not I wouldn't consider myself like a highly like greedy slash like I like money just as much as the rest of the people, but like if my
Right.
bills are paid, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but like 5 mil is hard to say no to.
Right.
Um, but with that being said, like, I, in my opinion, if you're in the position of these guys, like, I would
Just
probably say
hold on to it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say no. Like you're a week, maybe a week and a half at this point
Hmm.
into early release,
Has it
and
been that recent?
yeah,
Really? I thought it was
yeah.
like been out for like a month or so.
In early like on Steam,
Hmm.
I think it's been 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay.
Now don't get me wrong, they were doing playtests for like the last year and a half,
Hmm.
and like had Patreon supporters for 2 years or so now.
Yeah.
But um,
Though that's one thing I do look at on Steam is like early access just to see like what new games that are coming out. And one of the games that I was like following and like I did a couple streams on it was Dark and Darker. And
yeah,
then that whole legality
all
stuff.
those shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then now it's
Um,
like on hold.
yeah. No, I mean, if I were in their position, like
Hmm.
I would say that it would be hard to say no to, but like if I were in their position, I'd probably say no.
Yeah.
It would be hard, don't get me wrong. Like
Right.
if you're throwing 5 mil my way, like dude, you could live happily the rest of your life off of that.
Oh, definitely. Comfortably.
Um, comfortably, especially if you're smart about money.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Like if you know, you take a third of that and invest it, a third of that pay off a fucking house, and then a third of that for like flowable income. Like you could easily that's it. Um, you could do that and never work another day in your fucking life. So like, um, I don't know, it'd be tough, but like with the momentum that they have this early and a positive feedback, oh god. If I were them, I'd probably hold on to it. And my thing is like I don't know, maybe I'm jaded, but
All right, you
like
good, man.
at this point, um, like I have no faith in EA. So it's like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
built this out of a labor of love to fill a niche that you wanted filled that no one else had done, like I would have no trust in the fact that if I sold it, it would be done the justice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at that point, I'm selling it just to take the money, and I would basically assume the game is dead.
Right. Hey, we got
Because
one. I don't know if it was a
that's
grenade or
something that
not.
would cross my mind is like a big company like EA comes in. It is like, hey, we want to buy your game. Like, are you buying it because you want to build off of it, or are you buying it to shut it down so that you can sell more of your
Right.
next your next version of Battlefield? You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, there we go. I killed him with a
Um,
grenade right there.
and that's something that would cross my mind.
Dang, dude. Reserves gets crazy fast into fights. So when they like spawn you over by the bunkers, there's like
Yeah.
spawns right next to each other.
Yep.
Like I just killed a guy with a grenade.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like,
Reserves is like you're reserves is a weird one because it's like all the fights happen within the first like minute, and
mhm.
then I feel like the raids are dead after that.
Came across a duo. Got one of them, but then second guy just got me.
Oh,
Switch it up. We're going to woods.
Favorite map in the game.
Dude, I like woods too.
Woods and interchange. I go back and forth, but
you know what? Interchange would be a good one too. Do that. Right, like right after you said it, was like, you know what? That does sound fun. Let's roll with this. Hey, strange dude. I like you or whoever was in the back stopped and turned and looked at me while the other guy was running towards the front. But dude, GG's, man. I was just throwing grenades because I was just a solo, man, and I know it was like 2 versus 1, so I was trying to level out the playing field. But GG's, man. Yeah, you saw me like right off the bat, and I was like, "Oh, gotta take cover."
It's a fight.
Yeah, but definitely, dude, GG's, man. All right, had a couple shots up, but yeah. Yeah, dude, I was just like, "Oh, here we go." But GG's, man. Hope you guys have a good rest of your raid. All right, I need to buy a couple more of these. But yeah, man, like, dude, oh, I'm like so glad I'm like over gear for you. And it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, it's one of the best feelings, honestly. Yeah, once you get past that point, it's such a game changer.
It is.
Because for me personally, my first wipe, I ended my first wipe with so much amazing gear that I was just too afraid to use.
Mm-hmm.
Like my first wipe, I had like when the wipe ended, I had like 4 or 5 slicks.
Oh dang.
Like a couple like you know, like a fucking Lapua, like shit like that I never used because I was afraid to lose it, and then the wipe ended, and I was like, damn, like, why was I sitting on it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So it was, I don't know, my first wipe, I learned a lot, you know, and this was your first wipe, so it's like one of the best things, and it's, you know, you're already doing it, but like one of the best things for me at the end of my first wipe was I gave up and stopped caring about anything besides just working on PvP and getting comfortable with fights, because I wanted to go into the next wipe more comfortable taking fights. And for me specifically, my weakness in Tarkov was really close range fights. So that was the area that I really tried to push myself and force myself into doing. So I played, at the end of my first wipe, I played a lot of factory because I wanted to force myself into those situations where I didn't feel comfortable and wanted to like have to take those close range fights that I didn't feel good at. And that's where I really started to like realize like how valuable point fire was, and like shooting from the hip was, and how many fights can be won like that. But that was for me, that was one of the biggest things, was understanding where my weaknesses were and trying to really force myself into those situations to
I probably need to do that. Go run some factory.
That was just me. Like Mike is the exact opposite. My boy Mike that I play with, like we put him in any kind of like close range situation. 9 times out of 10, that he's fucking winning that fight. But mid to long range, when it was sniping, he was super uncomfortable. Whereas like that's where like I was like 9 times out of 10, I can hit that shot. And so like he and I playing as a duo was great because like he would be the first one to be like, oh fuck it, I'll push him in that building. You hold the angles, and if they swing out, like I know you're gonna be able to pick them off. And that's how we played. And we had a lot of success that way. But after our first wipe, that was one of the things, like he and I started playing the same day together. And worked through our whole first wipe together. And then going into our second wipe, that was one of the things that we said is like we were still gonna duo together as much as we could, but we both played a lot more solo. And you know, obviously the gameplay changes drastically when you're solo.
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta like learn to pick your fights and everything. Yeah.
And so that was one of those things that we like. I forced myself into those. Help, medic. Oh, that was one of those things. Was, medic. Chapstick, please. Fonzie. Delta 8. Someone. Where like I forced myself into those close range engagements. Chaco, please! I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm bleeding out, man. No. I forced myself into those close range encounters, and he forced himself into those longer range encounters, and we both grew a lot because of it. Yeah, I'm really excited about this next wipe. We'll see what happens. My boy Mike is saying that he might not even play this next wipe, depending on.
Why is that?
Where he's really frustrated with where Tarkov's at right now. And granted, like, you know, I talk about having a lot of hours. Like I've crossed that 2,000 hour threshold. Mike's at like 3,500.
Jeez.
So like. The cracks in the armor and stuff that like I struggle with, he sees much more than I do.
And I mean, I think that gives me the benefit of, with this being my first wipe, I think like everything's going great. And like, you know, the more seasoned players see what's going wrong with the game, and you know, and sees all these other things that I wouldn't normally see, you know what I mean? And so I'm like just over here just eating it all up and loving it.
And that's great, and I totally understand because I was there, Mike was there, you know what I mean? Like, that's part of the Tarkov cycle. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I will say is that like as you get further along and more experienced and more comfortable, you'll start to see some of those things where you're like. You can easily pick out. You can more and more commonly be like, dude, that guy's full of shit. Like, you know the angles, you know the spots, you know the engagements, you know what feels right and what doesn't. You start to just run into more of those situations where you're like, man, like, fuck, like, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's and especially when like you I feel like you'll see it more going into your next wipe. I don't want to plague your mindset because I want you to enjoy the game as long as possible, but like once you know the game better, and especially when you're grinding quests and you're banging through quests super fast, especially like the first few days of wipe. It can be really frustrating. You're banging through quests super fast and you get set back in progression because of some bullshit like that.
Mhm.
So that, I don't know. It's don't get me wrong, Tarkov is still one of my favorite games of all time, and I absolutely plan on playing it. But like, I was a little bummed to hear when my buddy, who's like my main duo player, was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play this next wipe." I was like, "Fuck." See, and I get it. You know, he wants to see where the status of the game is at, how things are going. Like,
Mhm. Are you gonna get into Arena when it comes out?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. My true love will always be Tarkov.
Mhm.
But I definitely plan on playing a ton of Arena for the sole fact of being able to work on PvP without sacrificing weeks worth of progress.
Yeah. Right.
Because in my opinion, that's one of the most difficult things with Tarkov is if you want to get good at PvP, you have to PvP.
Mhm.
But to really stand a chance and be able to PvP, you have to have loot.
Mhm.
And loot takes time. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like there's this trade-off of like you want to PvP and you want to get better at it, but like to do that you have to like grind and like do stash runs and loot runs and make money and all this stuff that like requires time.
Mhm.
And it's real easy to like lose that progress real fast, and then you can't PvP and you can't get better at what you're trying to do. So that's one of the reasons I'm super excited for Arena.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, me too. I'm excited just to like get into like firefights, like the PvP, but then also still have the mechanics of having to heal, stop bleedings, and
mhm.
stuff.
I think if they do it right,
Mhm.
like Arena has the potential to really actually hit like Counter-Strike levels
Oh yeah, that would.
of popularity if they do it well.
Mhm.
Um, Unfortunately, that's a big if.
Did you hear anything about the esports team that went and looked at it?
That's all I heard was that an esports team went and played it.
Same.
Besides that, I don't really know what all they got from it, what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I just know that they brought an esports team in to play it and give them feedback,
Mhm.
which is great. I think that's a fantastic move.
Right. I mean, they'll open it up to see if it can get to that competitive level.
I mean, and Nikita stated that that's his goal.
Mhm.
He wants it to be a competitive esports game. Um, so I hope so. I think it'd be
Right.
great. But like my true love for the game is what Escape from Tarkov was always kind of promised to be, which was like a milsim survival game, which is
Mhm.
what I really, really want.
Yeah.
So like I I still see myself putting more time into EFT than I do Arena.
Same.
But I think Arena has a purpose and fills a gap that needs to be filled.
Yeah. Definitely, I like what BSG has done. Where like, cause I just recently watched their um like film with the like raid series,
Oh,
and
dude.
I watched the
Chronicles of Rizzy.
yeah, the first season just because it was all like one long.
Yeah, they put it all together. Yeah.
Yep. And so it was like I'm waiting for the all of season 2 to complete before I like watch that. And so like I just had this little stream watch party of
Yeah.
it, and we just watched it, and like dude, the firefights were like really good, and I just really enjoyed like watching it all.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know if you watch much of like Jesse and Veritas and stuff.
Yeah, I have.
So like one of the things that they lean on and that I heavily agree with them is like the raid series is like what Nikita envisions and wants the game to be.
Hmm.
And that's where some of the frustration for me and I think a lot of the seasoned players comes from is that there are things that are in the game that really, really branch away from that vision. Like an easy example, and this is again probably before your time, but like they have made it less so now, but it is still a thing. But like if you take a shot or take damage when you're sprinting, it eats away at your stamina,
Hmm.
and it slows it down to where like you're caught out in the open and you take a shot, like you're basically done.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating to like take away the one thing the player has, which is movement. And like speaking from someone that has physically been shot,
Hmm.
like don't get me wrong, there's pain associated with it, but adrenaline takes over. Like you are still moving, you are capable of moving. And like I was fortunate enough that to me it was just a collapsed lung, but there are plenty of accounts of people that have like shattered femurs from a gunshot wound
Hmm.
and still ran on it to get to cover before they collapsed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
um, and so there's like situations like that where it's like you get caught out in the open in Tarkov and you get shot, like you're basically fucked.
Yeah.
Like you're pretty much just done. Um, so there's stuff like that where it's just like frustrating at times where it's like, come on, guys, like you have such a great vision, you have such a great foundation, like I don't know. Um,
I get what you're
some of the,
saying.
some of their ballistic stuff, um, like I think some of the ballistics and some of the way like damage and stuff is dealt throughout the game is overly complicated for no reason.
Hmm.
Um,
Somebody definitely above Killer Hall. somebody up there and see if we can come up behind them. I'm crab walking right now. You just heard him reload. Got one.
He's rushing.
Okay.
Да ёпта, цепанул его! Вот петух!
Way to the danger zone.
Definitely out here and clapping some cheeks.
I have too much fun in this game.
Check my. Never actually used the P90.
Oh, it's a fucking monster. Just gets expensive fast.
Oh yeah.
Because it burns through ammo. But things, it rips.
Dude, last night Montez found a LEDX, and we were like, we haven't found one in forever.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, little hoot. Hello. Fuck. Hoop, no. No.
Oh my Lanta, dude.
No.
Loading this P90 magazine's atrocious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those that you definitely bring as many mags loaded as you can. Shh, my child. Quiet. Shh, shh, shh. Instead. That was sneaky. That's not sneaky. Rise, motherfucker. GG's, boys.
Oh my Lanta, it's like my frames had just dropped for some reason.
Wee.
Dude, what kind of headsets do you like using in this?
My favorite
Mhm.
were the Fort fuck. Uh, they're like the green ones that are kind of camo, like
Oh, the Sorns?
Sorens. Those are
Okay,
my go-tos. But I heard since last time I played, I heard they changed up all the headsets.
they did. I gotta play with them because I'm still using the M32s.
M32s budget-wise were my go-to, but if I had money to burn, Sorens were always my favorite.
For the longest time, I had to get used to the M32s because I used to always think that the base was like crazy heavy.
Yeah. um. But yeah, I mean, headsets are one of those. It's all just personal preference.
Yeah.
Sorens were my go-to for basically since I've been playing Tarkov. Sorens were always my favorite, though. Highway to the danger zone.
Oh, and then, oh, dude, I still can't get down when to use the light and when not to use it because I always feel that they're gonna know when I'm coming around the corner when I have my light on. You know what I mean?
In my opinion, lights were always like, you're gonna be aggressive. Like if you're pushing hard and you're not gonna hold an angle,
Hmm.
bang the light.
Okay.
Lights are OP if they're in your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing is if you've got a light on, you gotta play aggressive with it.
Yeah.
It's not something you can slow down with,
Okay.
unless you're comfortable doing the toggle like on and off.
Может, ну нахрен?
This player's scav got clapped. Ooh. Please. Oh, he was doing a food run for sure.
Вон он!
Time to get out of here. I don't even know my exits. Safe room. Hey, if it's green like that, does that mean the power's on? I just have to go open it?
Yep, yep. Couldn't do it, man. Couldn't pull it off. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a disappointment to my squad and my family. Help, Ricky Bobby. Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody hit the urinal. SR is the safe room, right?
Say what?
SR? 11 SR?
I think so. To be honest, I don't remember, man. How long it's been.
I think it is. Let's see. If not, then I can just drop my bag and run all the way back up here. Because one time, or last time I tried taking this exit, I just scanned both cards and I wasn't sure if that used up a usage out of the cards, you know what I mean?
It should only be one use on whichever one actually counts.
Oh, okay. It's good to know. Thank you.
Should be. Don't quote me on that.
I've been in this raid for a long time. there's an M4 there. And a bird. Oh my goodness. There. This. That there.
Life alert.
We're dropping that. Get that back. And M4. We're out of here. Nice. Scooped up an M4. I mean, granted, I can buy one, but.
Free money.
Right?
Free guns are the best guns.
Неплохой день, господа.
Level 33. Hey, Long. Yeah, I'm still playing, man. I just got out of a crazy long raid. That was actually the first raid I survived all night.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh. Medic.
That sounds good, man.
Medic. Medic. You're a legend. I'm dead again. Fuck. You're a legend. Fuck. Medic. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
Понятно.
Which? Come on, team. Take C back.
Hey, what up, Long?
What's up, Long?
What's up, Paul?
How you doing, brother?
Just cruising. You?
Oh, I'm good, man. Tired.
I'm not gonna lie, using the P90 is really, really nice.
It the thing shreds, dude. Just you got to bring a lot of mags, a lot of ammo, and it gets expensive real quick when you start dying with them.
Mm.
It's like running an MP7.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Do you want to start off at Shoreline?
Sure.
Okay. Just, I feel that that's our place of like warming up.
You dying? Just kidding.
That too. But dude, I killed Sanitar again, but then his guard came up behind him and clapped me as I was reloading or changing mags, and then I got killed by like, dude, I've just been dying all night, and that was actually my first raid that I survived.
Oh, you kept dying last night too. I understand the pain.
I'm just getting situated now.
How's doggo life treating you? Oh,
Sorry, what?
said how's dog life treating you?
Oh, he's good, man. He's a fucking handful,
Yep.
but he's good. He's growing fast and he's getting big.
Smarter.
Shut up! Nah, the pup's good, man. He's been a blast. He's a handful, but he's good. He's 6.5 months now, so he's at that point where he's like he knows better, but he's gonna test some boundaries.
They'll always do that.
Yeah. He's big. He's like 62 pounds right now. Yeah. And we went to we did some club work with him yesterday with some people that we know locally that have like full grown pups that are like champion dogs, and theirs are like, you know, a year or two, and they're like the same weight as him, and he's 6 months. I'm like, fuck, he's gonna be a monster. They're like guessing his age, and they're all like, oh, he's like a year, right? And I'm like, no, I wish. Like, he's definitely only 6 months old.
He's still in that puppy phase.
Yeah, he still hasn't even grown into his paws. I think he's gonna be close to like 80, 85.
Dang.
Which for like a Mally is big.
Yeah.
So we'll see. He's good though, man. He's I love him to death. He's definitely my little asshole. But he's a good pup. But besides that, man, I've just been super busy with work and him, and taking a break from Tarky.
Fair enough.
Been playing a little bit of Diablo when no one else is around, and then I've been having way too much fun playing BattleBit.
Yeah, I see a lot of people playing that.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I played back when it was like when they were doing the open test servers and stuff like that, and now that it went into early access, I've just been enjoying that. Like it.
How's the weather out there? Hot?
Hot as fuck, man. Last week we hit a heat index where we were in like the top 1% of like hottest parts in the world for that day. It was like the only place hotter than us for that day was Saudi Arabia. It was like 106 with an 80% humidity.
I hate Texas in the summer.
Yeah, I mean, like, it, you know, like, don't get me wrong, it's fucking hot. It's not the end of the world to me, but like, for people that aren't used to it, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I usually have to work in it once a year. It's terrible.
Help me, Ricky Bobby. Thank you. Thank you.
It's ready, short?
Hold on. I'm just selling some stuff real quick. Do you want to send an invite? Or do you want me to?
Thank you.
Alright, food. We got grenades. Killers. Let me switch out my keys real quick.
produce is the best produce. That's why.
Hopefully we'll have better luck here long.
No. I tried fire.
Looks like you're about to fall through the map.
It's when you're uncon. Gets a little weird sometimes.
Hmm.
Help. Ricky Bobby, I'm losing it. Help. I'm gonna die. I'm bleeding out.
I'm on
Please.
fire.
Oh no.
Long, do you know if Montez is gonna hop on? He stopped by the stream earlier.
Sorry, say that again. I was doing something.
Oh, you can, man. Oh, I was just saying, do you think Montez can get on, or do you think he's busy? Something?
No, he's not there.
Oh, for shadow, for shadow.
He said, yeah. There.
Oh no. Behind you, boys. Ghost. Ghost. Help me, Ricky Bobby. Ghost. Oh, YB. You're a legend. Thank you.
So anybody can res you?
Yeah. Yeah, anyone can pick you up, but only a medic can take you back to like full health.
Oh, okay.
But anyone on your team pick you up.
Long, are we gonna SJ up to resort?
Always.
Always, okay.
Why wouldn't you? Unless we're staying on the outside, which I did not bring a gun for that.
Right. Go and bring up your Discord.
Nope.
Or Fate 4.
Play without it.
All right, boys.
You off?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm calling it for the night. I'm fucking exhausted.
It was good hearing from you, man.
Yeah.
Likewise. It's a long weekend for me, so I'll be pretty much hopping on every night. So if you guys are around,
Shout out.
I shall see you. All right, gentlemen. Good luck.
All right,
Good
thanks,
luck on
man.
your raids. Talk to you soon.
All right, GG's.
Later.
Oh, dude, we got extract camped yesterday.
For real?
On shoreline. There was like literally 6 minutes left.
Mhm.
He was just hiding in the bushes.
At path the shoreline?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
And he freaking.
That's fun.
Oh, nice. And freaking, yeah, he legged me. He let Montez run by. And then legged me. So I died. And so Montez just waited.
Mhm.
And I basically told Montez, don't let the guy leave. You know, because he's got to come to you.
Mhm.
And there wasn't enough time to loot me and go to tunnel.
Mhm.
And finally, Montez got really close enough to the rifle, and he was freaking dropping N-words and race,
Really?
talking mad crap. And Montez is like, well, you're not extracting with any of the loot today, so sure enough, he didn't make it out.
Nice.
And then Montez had a freaking, he lit into him, and then his gun jammed.
Oh no.
Yeah, super bummed.
But did Montez survive? Or no?
No, he died. But it worked out because since the guy killed him, the guy had less than 1 minute to get the extraction.
Scav to the left.
I'm gonna leave him up.
Yep.
There's an SKS in the kitchen.
Вали кепку! О, вижу их!
1 for 3.
Alright, I'm on second.
But yeah, since he killed Montez, he should get his stuff back.
Nice. There's definitely the Scav followed us in, but he stayed on the first floor.
Okay. You can do our little alarm.
I'm gonna start going down the hallway to loot.
Yep.
There's somebody on wood.
I just walked on wood.
Okay.
I'm on wood again.
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you. You're still on third, right?
Yeah. Someone's running.
Yep.
Is this a Scav?
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, he just like kind of dragged when he was done running. Guys out back where we came from.
Гнида!
I don't know where he was shooting him. I should have left that scav up.
Go one.
What floor?
3.
Okay, I just heard jumping. He's over on the stairs close to admin. He's on second floor right now. My grenade. Oh, I'm dead. I push him. He's hurt though. Right in that hallway right there.
Eat shit.
You get him?
Oh, there's a third.
Oh, dang. I was running BP.
I shouldn't have egoed.
Oh, no, that's the same guy got me.
I knew there was 2, but I didn't think there was 3.
Dang, dude, nice. Man, I shouldn't have been so aggressive, my bad.
The thing is, like, when you get aggressive, you're peeking the wrong corners.
You know,
Make sense?
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
So, like, he's on a right-hand peak, and you're on a left-hand peak.
Hmm.
So he's always going to get you.
Oh, okay. When you're walking around, are you leaning?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I need to get better at that.
Yeah. Always. You ever notice, like, the mega chads? They're always leaning, too.
Right. I'll make it, Chads. Do you want to run same place again?
Sure.
Let me... Oh, you're super quick and get ready.
You know how you always play during the day, like
Mhm.
a little bit. So like during that time is when I kind of gear up.
Mm.
So like my goal is to play as many games as possible, right?
Right.
And if you get ready sooner, you know, so like Montez and I will always build out 3 or 4 guns for the day.
Mhm.
Go on, so we're not rebuilding a gun every time, because by the time you gear up, there's like 20-30 minutes, so you could have geared up in say half of the time and be in a raid and probably get another extra game in.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, so that's like what speeds up the play. So that's why I can gear up quick, and I know where I know my stash really well. I know where all my ammo is and all my food and water and meds. But like, yeah, that's usually our goal, is to play as much as we can. And if we're, sometimes you gotta, build up gear, or you don't have time to.
Mhm.
That stuff happens, for sure. That's why like our stashes will become like in shambles as we play, and then we'll just I'll sort it during the day.
Mhm.
And so selling and buying and stuff like that. Like I don't always, like I usually know when a high price on an item is. So
Mhm.
like you tend to sell just because you have it to sell, but you're not maximizing like the sell rate. So
Right.
like, Bleach right now is like 14,000. You just wait another 12 hours, it'll be like 15, 16. So it's like you can get more rubles out of it.
Get the bang for your buck.
Well, but you see how much money I've made,
Oh yeah, that was wild.
you know. So that's like the big thing. Like, I just keep crafting, and then unless my stash gets like too out of hand where I don't have anywhere to put anything, then I'll just sell it just to get out of the way and deal with it. But most of the time, it's like I just sold moonshine for like 290
Dang.
earlier today, and I sold it for 300 the other day too.
What?
Just because I know that the price will go up. Like you just like that's. I think Montez has told you, like, try to sell in bulk, but just like wait. Usually I always try to keep like 5 or 6 of an item,
Mhm.
and then wait till the price goes up, and then boom, sell it all. Like, those like bullets that you use to craft with, those
Mhm.
OZs or whatever.
Mhm.
I sold like 20 of them for 100 grand a piece.
Dang. Those are hard to come by.
Yeah, I'm not crafting any ammo, so like I don't really need it.
Mhm.
But that's more or less like just knowing when to sell. And I mean, that's what those Airwing videos teach you.
Right.
You got any plans this weekend?
No, just kind of chillax. Because next weekend I gotta work.
Dude,
More server stuff.
I'll do you actually do the update yourself, or is someone doing it for you? And
So
you're just
somebody
like,
else. Yeah, I just have to take it down.
is there like a third party company that does it?
No, it's ours, but it's the team that manages the servers.
Or
Ooh, we got a long ways to go.
I forgot to restuff my SJ. Sorry about that. I aim for left side of
Weather.
weather, and then I go on the west again.
Yep.
Going in the east is dodgy.
So we're gonna go all the way to west.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of what we did yesterday. No, still head to east and then go around and then come in west.
Okay.
So if you have to work weekends, do you get weekdays off?
No. We just my coworker and I will just kind of like flex the time. But we'll like take like a little later lunch or something like that.
Are you hourly or salary?
Salary. Got paint up right here. Long, you okay? Oh no. I see your guy right there. Kind of provide like Overwatch. Are you good, man? Just watching your body right here.
reconnecting.
Nice.
Hear any gunfire?
I heard sniper scav over by scav bunker. Up off a couple rounds. There might be somebody already inside resort.
Unfortunately, when it gets hot here, my internet gets super unstable. Oh, no. Resort, or do you want to reset?
We can go up in resort. I mean, I don't know. Whoever was shooting just now was crazy loud. I don't know. What do you think? Do you want to reset?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna be my last game too.
Just send it in. Back. I see you. That's 3 energy.
Oh snaps! Cause you were like running the whole time.
Guess so.
Run in first.
So what?
Then I'll run in first. Oh, we're heading to West Wing, right?
It doesn't matter. Do you want to try east or you want to go west?
Dude, that's a player. And that sounds like they're on west already.
Okay.
We can head into east and then make our way that way. I don't know if that person's, if he's on the roof or something, you know what I mean? I'm gonna run in.
Can you? Just listen for a sec.
Don't hear anything.
You just jump.
No, yeah, it was me. Me again. Definitely love the reconnect feature in this game.
Right? Crazy how Warzone can do that.
You're right. Yeah, I'm on one. I just moved down the hall.
Well done.
Definitely somebody's in West Wing. On the right side.
Whoa.
This here. Dude, I'm gonna go all the way to the roof. See if I can get an eye on him. Roof is clear. I don't see him. What floor are you on? Come on.
I'm on in the middle too.
Yeah. I'm on third.
I think someone's been here. Pretty sure these rooms are locked.
I'll check marked room.
Yeah, the middle rooms on 2 are unlocked.
Okay. I mean, it could be that team that's over on the west side. Yeah, I'm on 3.
How far?
I'm almost to the elbow.
At the elbow.
Okay.
I'm around the elbow. That's the middle room.
It sounded like power. You want to go across Skybridge, or do you want to go through admin?
No matter. Coming out.
Yep.
Where's your gut tell you? That was me jumping.
I'm down to roll through admin. It's me running. Sounds like it's over in gas.
Yeah. Someone could be hunting bloodhounds.
Oh, that's true too.
You were going to the top.
Oh, no, I didn't. I stayed down here. I didn't go down low. Yeah, I do.
Do you mind if I have some?
Yeah. Meet you up top. There you go.
Just gracias.
Oh.
Yeah, those guys have to be hunting bloodhounds or something.
Oh, it's starting to get dark. Ready to roll whenever you are. Where you want to exit?
It's a hard question. I feel like those dudes are still out there.
Hmm.
They're like in the middle between path and tunnel.
You want to try path?
Sure.
Oh, dude, I thought that statue was the player for a second. I held my breath.
So when we come out of this, check the wall, the tree line. Like the wall line. When we get past like sniper area.
Okay. Like over here to the edge of the map.
Yeah.
служивый! Это наша точка!
You good?
Yes, yeah.
Гнида!
Good. This 27 died to the scav.
For real? Happens.
Someone's near.
Where?
To the right of the entrance.
I'm in the bush. Oh. I just took care of a sniper scav.
Maybe That's what I was hurting. Are you?
Yep, I'm right here in the bush. Stood up. And dark way. Which bushes was that camper at?
Say what?
Which bushes was that camper at? Right here?
No. He was in between that Scav rock area
Mhm.
and path.
Oh, okay.
Laying down. He just legged the crap out of me.
The longest raid ever.
That's how every shoreline is.
some gear back.
Nice. Last night we loaded into the practice map
Hmm.
on factory, and then we 1v1'd each other.
Nice. How was that?
Not bad. We want to do it with you too, and then we, just us three 1v1 each other.
Yeah. Down.
There was one we did in factory, and then I shot him a ton, and then I fell off the top, broke both my legs, trying to chase him. I don't know how he was still alive.
Hmm.
We both healed up, and then I was in the underground, and I ran up towards med,
Hmm.
and he dropped down behind me. Like literally, as I ran up, he dropped down behind me, but was facing the wrong direction. I turned around and lit him up.
Nice. I don't remember where I found this med kit at.
Scav box?
Oh yeah, that could have been it. Like, well, no, it was in my backpack, so I must have found it on the map somewhere.
Get your arrow filter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks.
So I'm usually the one that forgets it all. Oh, dude, I ran a scav last night on factory because I was bored. Or I wasn't bored, like we were just like kind of winding down. And I smoked a player in med who had like a Tagilla helmet and like a killer vest. I came around, shot him a ton, and then he took off running, and I'm VoIPing him like, dude, like I'm out of ammo. You just literally need to turn around and shoot me.
Hmm.
And then I forgot I had another mag. I unloaded and I ended up killing him. And then his buddy came around and killed me. And we were just like, what just happened? Like, this guy should have had me.
Hmm. What's that?
You get Monday off?
No. I gotta work, but it's gonna be a short day for us. Dang, they gave me a sledgehammer.
Which one have you been doing? The 95 or?
No, they're gonna like release this at like 2.
No. the sledgehammer. Did you get from the scout box?
Oh yeah, I got it from Skybox.
Which one do you do?
That the 95. Oh, that's what you meant by 9-5. I thought you meant 9 to 5.
What's a 9 to 5? I don't have a 9 to 5.
All right, long man, dude. That was fun, man.
Adios, senor.
All right, GG's, man. Have a good rest of your night.
GG's.
Hey, Ali, if you're still in the chat, man, I watched that video you sent over. It was definitely um good music that you sent over, man. I enjoyed it. Um, but with that being said, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there tonight. To anybody else that's new to my channel, my name is Shortround13. If you like tonight's content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That notification bell to be notified next time I go live. Till next time, everybody, I hope you guys have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you're at. I'll catch you guys on next stream. Peace.